Sometimes when you're touring, you come into a venue that has other shows going on at the same time there, and the local audio person hands you a list of frequencies that he would like you to avoid. So that's the case here at the Ka Theater at the MGM Grand. They hand us a list with about 400 different frequencies in it, and it sort of looks like this. And they've also included like local TV channels and all kinds of other frequencies that aren't really involved with what is local. So first of all, they handed me a PDF, and I said, no, please send me a spreadsheet. So this is the spreadsheet. And what I did is I stripped out all of the extraneous information, and I got down to this, where I just had the frequencies and the rest of the stuff that was important. Now, to import these into another zone in IAS, they need to be in CSV format. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save this as the same thing, only in CSV format. And then I can close this and go to my touring frequencies here. These are the frequencies that the band normally uses in touring, and I've already set it up to be the TV stations in Las Vegas, etc., etc. So now I'm going to import these frequencies into another zone that I'd like to avoid. So once I put them in the other zone, they won't be involved in the intermod calculations, but the frequencies will be separated from my frequencies by at least 0.299. So what I can do is go to the edit menu to import frequencies, and they're just going to be generic frequencies. We could do them as specific frequencies, but in this case I just generic in comma format, and it's going to be the MGM CSV item. And right away I see that something's wrong, because it says 1,089 frequencies. I know they were less than 400. So let's see what happened here. I'm going to close this. The whole spectrum is all jammed with all kinds of stuff. I'm going to refresh this list here, and we'll see what came in. And when we look down here, we see all kinds of extra stuff came in. So basically every number in that spreadsheet was imported all into separate assignments. So we've gotten a very confusing thing here, totally unusable because it doesn't really do anything. So I'm going to remove this zone, clean this file out. Now I'm going to go back to this file here, the MGM file. I'm going to start with the XLS file. So just to make it simple, let's get rid of all the junk that we really know we don't want. So we're going to delete all those files. So all we end up with a column with frequencies. In fact, we'll get rid of this row too. So now we just have frequencies. So first thing I'm going to do, if I import these, they all will end up in separate assignments. I really want them all just in one assignment in a zone. And to do that, I need to select the zone, copy it. I'm going to paste it. Special, transpose, and there they are, the same frequencies but now in one line. And I'm going to take these two items and get rid of this, and I'm going to save this as a CSV. So now I have this file. I'm going to close all this, and I'm going to go back into my IAS, and I'm going to import the frequencies, the MGM CSV, and bingo, we have only 250 frequencies in here now. So I'm going to close this, refresh the list, and here we are. Down at the bottom we have a zone with just the frequencies in here that I need to avoid. So I'm not going to do anything with those frequencies. I'm not going to do a recalculate on them. So to avoid doing anything untoward, I'm going to do my recalculate first on the transmits here. I'm going to do a recalculate zone. If I look down at the zone here, a few have changed. I'm going to undo these recalculates. And every time you do undo, it undoes everything you've done. So if you don't want undo to undo everything, save, then do the next calculation. And then you can, when you undo, you'll just undo that one item. But let's set our options to be high quality for the transmitters. And I'm going to go down to my transmits again. And I'm going to recalculate the transmit zone. Okay, it's finished doing the recalculation. I can zoom down here and I can see that, okay, almost everything is fine in my transmitter here. This one transmit number 2 from my A2 channel is a problem, so I'm just going to sneak it in by turning off the thirds and just do a recalculate on that one. So now I have done my transmits. The orange ones are the ones I have to change. The black ones are the same from the last time. And now that I'm going to go up to my show frequencies and recalculate those. So you see basically what the issue is now. I have to work on my recalculation of my frequencies until I find the ones that work. But in the process, I'm avoiding automatically all of the other show's frequencies.